is double a gold record. You guys sold 4 million. I said, cool, I got it. This was in 1984 too. Dr. Dre still in high school, I think, in '84. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that. It's like almost. I'm like, okay, so this is how I look at the greatest ever Dr. Dre from the West Coast. I feel like, if you guys ever seen a TV show called Speed Racer, I feel like Dr.
Felix,
Dre
yeah.
is
Man, that
Speed
used to
Racer.
be man,
Oh, Speed
kids,
Racer,
scared
so
speed racer. That used to be the shit.
There you
yeah.
go. So Dr. Dre is Speed Racer. You know, he went all the races. He the shit. But he
Yeah.
had a brother named Racer X. I'm Rex Racer.
Uh huh.
That was his
Race there.
older
Okay,
brother. You know
I
what
got you.
Rex Racer did? He taught him the game. He showed him, and he would block and come in second place and keep everybody off his ass and let him win because he was his little brother. I'm Rex Racer for this shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I always that's how come I could take this big ass ego I got and put it in my pocket when I'm around that nigga. Because it was about him. It wasn't about me. I was going to get mine, period. I got too many ideas to not. Like, I was trying to build computers and shit. I'm trying to do other shit. Remember I told you I went to school for aeronautical engineering. I want to build rocket ships to return to Earth. Like, my
Right.
mind is on some way other shit. I was like, music, that shit, I learned that when I was a kid. Yeah, I'm down. That's easy.
Yeah.
Right.
That part. Yeah.
So
Oh,
that movie became
good. I was
Breakin', and it was about that club.
right. Yeah. No, that's what's up. I was gonna say,
I
Gunner,
keep
did you have questions coming in? Or like, I was just checking real quick.
coming in. Shout out to who's I don't know, Ubo Sonics. I don't want to fuck it
Oh,
up. Doobie
Doobie
Sonics.
Sonics, that's my dude right there. Yeah, he's
Hey,
dope.
right on. Salute.
Couple questions in here. He said ask Glove about the record studio session and his role as Snoop.
Oh,
So that was
all right.
the question.
Okay, so
Yeah.
when we did Breakin', we was filming. They was paying us a grip to film. We filmed for 2 weeks inside the club right during the day, and they shooting and we eating, paying, whatever. So my girlfriend at the time overheard the producers talking about the music, and they was about to hire Africa Bambaataa, Soul Sonic Force and shit. So she was a Jewish chick. She floated over to me and was like, "Yo," they didn't even notice her. I just realized that because she was Jewish. She was over there with them. They probably thought she was with catering or with. She walked over to my black ass and said, "Hey, babe, you need to tell them you the West Coast Africa Bambaataa. They about to spend some money with this guy." I went over there and told them that. I had just, off of the first week's check, we had done breaking and entering. I had got paid a little bit and bought a drum machine. I
Yeah.
had a drum machine. That's it. I told them motherfuckers, yeah, man, I'm the guy. They said, okay, cool, great. We was just talking and thinking about, like I read their mind. And they said, we need you to do these 3 pieces. We need a trailer, and we got these scenes. They paid me a grip, bro, to do that shit. I did that shit, got it all done from, I found a white boy, Dave Stores, that had a studio. Through my Mexican Latino brothers, I was making these bootleg records. I had a lot of mixes out. Cats used to do mixtapes, but we would do them on vinyl and sell them at the swap meet. That's where Dre and them
Oh,
got the concept. That's all a bite. We was the first doing that shit. They was selling tapes. We was selling records.
yeah.
I learned
Well,
that
man,
from the
yeah.
essays. So
Mhm.
we used to go drop our boxes and shit. $100 a box. 20 records. 25 really. But anyway, and they were selling for like $10. So we was making this. I got one called Scratch Dance that I tried to. I did a misdirect. So these records, these bootlegs are thoroughly illegal. You go to prison for that shit. So on the Scratch Dance, to make people not think it was me, I put Scratch Dance was the title, and then I put it was the Pyramid Mix because we had a famous DJ in LA called the Egyptian Lover. So I would just
Uh,
make it.
yeah,
Egyptian
Egyptian
lover,
lover.
I
Hell
didn't put
Egyptian
yeah.
his
lover,
name on
baby,
it,
boo,
but people
Yeah.
boom,
would
doo,
just
doo.
assume he was so dope. They would just assume that it was his because it
Yeah.
said that. So I let that go for like 20 some 30 years. Somebody came to me. I only recently started telling people I did that record. Like it's been 10 years max.
Yeah.
Just
No,
like
that's what's
somebody
up.
came up to me. I produced a song called Phone Tap, right? And I read this shit. I did this song in 2000 and I did it in 1998. I actually did the track in 1998. Somebody in 2008 had released what the sample was, and I chuckled. I said, bro, it took y'all 20 years actively looking to find out what I had used.
The-
Right.